Number 1. Cassie's description of alleged physical abuse from Diddy.
Did Sean try to come to your apartment?
Yes, he was banging. That was pretty normal from him, but this is a pretty private building.
Did you hear from his core in that day?
Yes, and I went to see D-Rock and his wife to try to feel safe.
In this photo, what are you wearing?
A gown and sunglasses. I had a black eye.
What if any other bruising was visible?
I had several bruises on my leg, but I changed clothes.
What's this?
Me and Sean at the after party.
Number 2. Diddy's alleged blackmail using freak-off videos.
Did you try to avoid anything in the freak-offs?
I tried to avoid kissing. It seems too intimate. But Sean told me to do it, to kiss the escorts.
What did Sean ask you to do on your 29th birthday?
A freak-off. He had me pulled out of the Blind Dragon for the freak-off. Some security.
What about blackmail material?
He wanted me to fear...
Objection!
Overruled.
When would Sean mention the freak-off videos?
To hurt me. One time I was dating someone else, and he threatened to release the freak-off videos. I'd have to answer to my mother. It's horrible and disgusting. No one should do that to anyone.
What did Sean say the impact would be?
Shame.
Let me show you a chat. Who's on it?
Me and Sean. July 22nd, 2013.
Read your message.
I wrote, "Please delete the videos off your phone. Too many people have access to your devices." He said, "No iCloud? All good. Ambien kicking in."
Number 3. Cassie talks about how she would recover from freak-offs.
How would you recover from a freak-off?
I'd take opiates. I wanted to feel numb. We'd get massages, IV fluids. The chef would cook us something.
How often did you take opiates after freak-offs?
Often. I got urinary tract infections.
Were the UTIs painful?
Very. Antibacterials didn't work anymore.
How did it feel during freak-offs?
Burning. I would not advise it.
Let's read this out loud.
I have all these sores on my tongue. I have another UTI.
What sores?
Friction in my mouth.
From what?
Oral.
You said another UTI, then sad face emoji.
I was open with him about them.
So you feel sick?
Why are you sorry? I took the blame for things.
Number 4. Cassie further talks about alleged physical abuse from Diddy.
Who was present when Sean put his hands on you at freakouts?
Sometimes the escort was there too.
In the same room?
Yes, Jewel.
And in the suite?
Yes.
Were they aware? Objection!
Overruled.
The escorts would ask me if I was okay afterward.
In what cities did he put his hands on you?
New York, Los Angeles, Miami.
How frequently?
Too frequently.
What's the Abbey?
A gay club in LA. I went there with my friend.
Where were you going?
To a music festival in Canada run by Drake. Sean came to my home and tried to attack me. I was thrown into the bed frame.
What's this?
A photo of my eye afterward.
Who took you to the doctor?
D-Rock.
Did you send this photo to Sean?
Yes. And I wrote, "So you can remember." I wanted him to be sorry about it at least.
Number 5. Diddy's defense shows messages about Cassie appearing to be excited for freak-offs.
So now, these messages about freak off. When you say, "You know it doesn't matter to me," you mean weekend or weekday, either is fine?
That's what it says.
Mr. Combs says, "Maybe we can call Jules, can you do it?"
Yes.
This was an explicit message from you about the anticipated upcoming freak off?
Objection!
We will take a recess. Ms. Esteva, you may proceed.
Ms. Ventura, this is from Mr. Combs to you. You respond with an extremely explicit message, right?
Yes.
This is 2 days after the planning of a freak off, right?
Yes.
He said, "I want to see." How did you reply?
I can't wait either.
You wrote, "I feel like I want to right?
That's what it says.
Mr. Combs says, "I'm so horny, I can't concentrate." What do you say?
That I'll go to Dwayne Reed for candles and then set up the room.
Did you understand that he was going to take another video of you?
Objection. Speculation.
Ms. Esteva, you can move on. Number 6. Cassie states that freak-offs were integral to her relationship with Diddy.
Were you afraid that Mr. Combs was only seeing you for sex in this way?
That was a concern.
You still were not public in your relationship with him?
Correct.
Were freak-offs important?
Integral to us.
Number 7. Diddy's lawyer calls Cassie beautiful and charming.
Who was at your 21st birthday party in Las Vegas?
Britney Spears, Dallas Austin.
How did you get them there?
They came for Sean.
You're very beautiful and charming.
Thank you.
It's true.
Number 8. Cassie discusses Diddy's substance use
He still ran his companies even while having all these freak-offs, right?
He did.
What was he addicted to?
Success.
What substances? Opiates?
Yes, he told me, and I saw it.
Did Mr. Combs' mood depend on whether or not he was withdrawing from opiates?
He was more irritable, I would say.
What other drugs was Mr. Combs addicted to?
Objection. No foundation.
I'll ask if I want the grounds. Sustained. Rephrase.
What was his drug of choice?
C or MDMA.
Opiates daily?
When he was doing them.
You saw him withdraw?
Yes.
Number 9. Diddy's lawyer plays audio of Cassie threatening someone.
Why did you go to Sedona?
I went to Arizona to get away from the drugs.
I'm gonna go to a new topic. Mr. Combs told you to go get the video you'd heard about. What did you write?
I wrote, "You keep putting me down."
I'm gonna play you some audio.
If you saw a video of someone me, who was me? You have it, why didn't you show me? 'Cause I'm not disrespectful, bro. If you don't show me, I will kill you, cut you up. I will f***ing kill you. I've never killed anyone in my life. I am going to f*** you up. It's not going to be blood on my hands. Someone else is going to do it. I'm not playing with you, Sujit, tell me.
That was you, right?
Yes.
Did Mr. Combs express concern about these videos being released?
When?
Ever?
Yes.
The escort, Jonathan. You thought he took a video?
Yes.
Mr. Combs spent a lot of money to make sure the video did not get released?
I don't know.
You had a conversation with Jonathan Oddie that was transcribed?
I'm not sure.
He was volatile?
I didn't trust him.
Number 10. Don Richard. Witnesses alleged Diddy assault on Cassie.
What did you observe?
He would drag her and kick her and punch her in the mouth.
What would prompt these acts of violence?
Objection.
Overruled.
When she would speak up for herself.
Who in security witnessed these things?
D-Rock and Bonds.
Where did Ms. Ventura get hit?
Her knees, her face, all over.
Did there come a time you were in New York for a festival?
Yes, in Central Park.
In the residence? What happened?
He punched Cassie. She came into the bathroom crying. You could see her upset, like she was hurt.
Objection.
Sustained.
What injuries did you observe?
Swollen eye.
Why'd you remain with Ms. Ventura after this incident?
I wanted her to feel supported.
What's this?
The Central Park event.
Here, a photo of Cassie and Don Richard wearing sunglasses was shown.
Why did you wear them?
Solidarity.
The next assault. Who was there?
D-Rock. Capricorn Clark. Harv Pierre.
Who was Mr. Pierre?
At Bad Boy answering to Sean Combs.
Did they do anything?
None of us did anything. When we drove back to LA, he slapped Cassie in the mouth and told her to shut the f*** up.
How did the passengers respond?
We stayed silent the rest of the ride.
Number 11. Don Richard claims to have seen Diddy with substances and guns.
Did you see Mr. Combs using drugs?
Yes, weed, ketamine, molly, cocaine.
Opiates?
That I never saw.
Who brought him the drugs?
One stop, he had it all, including Plan B, birth control.
Did you see Mr. Combs with guns?
Yes, handguns, on his lower back.
Who else had guns?
Security, D-Rock and Bonds.
Number 12. Carrie Morgan claims Diddy assaulted her.
Did Mr. Combs ever assault you?
Yes, he hit me with a wood coat hanger and chipped me.
Where did the hanger hit you?
Behind my right ear.
What did he express concern about?
Who Cassie was cheating on him with.
Who did you speak to about it?
Ryan, Sean's old assistant.
What did he do?
Nothing. I have not spoken with Cassie since.
Number 13. David James name drops former President Obama.
Did you ever pick up drugs from Mr. Combs?
Yes, Percocets at a pharmacy, sometimes in my name.
Did you give him permission to use your name?
I don't recall that.
Was there a drug dealer?
Yes, one stop.
He met with a lot of people?
Yes, even former presidents.
Which one?
Former President Obama.
What was your understanding would have happened if you hadn't done these things?
Objection.
Sustained. Number 14. David James talks about his relationship with Diddy, lying about filing a police report and more.
I didn't speak when working with Mr. Combs.
But he caught you speaking once?
I thought he was in for the light. I lit up, he came out, he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Nothing." He said, "If you're man enough to smoke, you're man enough to tell me." I said, "Okay, I'm smoking." He said, if I did it again, he'd fire me.
How about when you picked up 2 prostitutes and had sex with one?
Objection 403.
Overruled.
She asked for $200. I called Bonds and asked, "What the hell?" She asked to take a shower. I said, "That's $200.
At this point, laughter could be heard all around the courtroom.
On that note, no further questions.
Redirect.
What about the incident in Alpine, New Jersey?
To file a police report and say that Chef Jordan had been the aggressor. But I didn't file it. I drove around and told him I'd made the report.
What have we asked you to do?
Tell the truth.
Nothing further.
Recross.
You lied to Mr. Combs about filing the police report?
Yes.
Nothing further. Could we have a break?
Number 15. David James roasts Diddy's lawyer.
Did the Mel's Diner incident come up?
Not that I recall.
It's this morning. What did you talk about?
Your style.
At this point, some laughter was heard in the courtroom.
I'm dying to ask what they said, but I won't.
Number 16. David James says he was Diddy bopping.
Did you ever take ecstasy?
Yes, I was drinking sock. I took ecstasy. I was Diddy bopping.
What do you mean?
I was vibing.
Did you speak with Mr. Combs about it?
He was reviewing footage of the party.
Number 17. Cassie's mother discusses Diddy's demand of $20,000.
Read this message from December 2011.
Cassandra wrote to me. She said Sean Combs threatened to release a sex tape and go after her and Mr. Muscooty.
How did you react?
It made me sick. Sean Combs demanded $20,000, he said, to recoup losses due to Mr. Muscooty from my husband and myself.
Why did you take a loan to pay Sean Combs?
For the safety of my daughter.
Number 18. The Punisher describes Diddy's freak-offs in explicit detail.
When you got there, how did Ms. Ventura appear?
In a bathrobe with nothing underneath and a wig. I was expecting a crowd, but there was no one else. She told me she and her husband wanted to create a sexual scene with baby oil.
What did she hand to you?
$800.
How was the room?
Dimly lit, electric candles, bowls of water with bottles of baby oil in them. She told me not to acknowledge her husband, not to look at him when he came out.
Did he come out?
Yes, he was naked, but I could not see his face. It was like what a Muslim woman wears. You see only the eyes. He had a bottle of Astroglide.
How did you recognize it?
I use it, the purple top.
How did the direction work?
Mr. Combs might say, sit forward, move the camera, or what would happen sexually. You know, one time during sex, he dropped a stack of money. He said, I like this shit.
How much baby oil did you use?
A lot. We were supposed to be glistening, as much as possible.
How long would they last?
4 hours, a lot of waiting, maybe 40 minutes or so. I was supposed to finish in a specific spot.
Number 19. Agent Gannon states what they found when raiding Diddy's mansion.
What did you find here?
Parts of AR-15 rifles, sex toys, and Astroglide.
Here, the photos of the guns were shown to the jury.
These magazines were loaded with bullets.
What do these show?
The serial numbers have been cut out.
Number 20. Kid Cudi alleges that Diddy broke into his home and hurt his dog.
But the security cameras had been moved.
Did you move them?
No,
What did you see inside your home?
gifts were open, some stuff I got from Chanel, and my dog was locked up in the bathroom.
How did you usually leave your dog?
I let him roam.
How long had you had your dog?
3 years.
What changes were behavior of your dog after the break-in?
Jittery, on edge all the time. I got back in and called Sean Combs again. I was looking for him. I wanted to fight him. You know?
Did he answer?
Yeah. He said I'm on my way. I thought to myself,
Objection.
Grounds?
Non-responsive.
Overruled. Number 21. Kid Cudi talks about his car being set on fire.
What about your car?
my dog's babysitter called me and told me my car was on fire.
Where were you?
At a relative of my ex-girlfriend.
Where did you go?
To my house, 8925 Hollywood Hills Road.
Let me show you 6 pictures. Do you recognize?
My Porsche. That's the damage to my Porsche from the Molotov cocktail.
Who took these photos?
Chip, a good friend and collaborator.
What's depicted here?
The hole they cut in the roof of my car to put in the Molotov cocktail.
What was your reaction to your car being set on fire?
What the f***?
Objection!
Overruled. Number 22. Kid Cudi refers to Diddy as a Marvel supervillain.
What was Mr. Combs doing?
Standing there like a Marvel supervillain.
At this point, laughter could be heard across the courtroom.
He said, "We were homies. You know, that is my girl.
What did you say?
I thought you had broken up." Then, Sean Combs offered me water. Twice. It was weird, Sean Combs being so calm.
What did Cassie say?
That we have fallen in love. Things happened.
What did you say to Mr. Combs?
What about my car? He said, "I don't know what you were talking about." I walked away.
Number 23. Diddy's defense claims Cassie played Kid Cudi, and he had no clue.
Ms. Ventura told you it was over?
We just stopped talking.
You told this honorable court and this jury that she played you?
Yes.
She played you and you had no clue?
No clue.
But she never said she was sexually abused, true?
She did not.
You loved her? Tell me if I'm wrong.
I did.
You got played by the same person who played Mr. Combs, Cassie Ventura.